Hello, Ljubljana. We are calling from Quito in Ecuador.
My name is Loreto.
And my name is Asnif. And we are med students at Pontifical Catholic University of Ecuador.
Hola, Ljubljana. Estamos llamando desde Quito, Ecuador. Mi nombre es Patricio Trujillo, desde la Universidad Católica de Quito. Hello, Ljubljana. We are calling from Quito, Ecuador. I am anthropologist. I am professor at Pontifical Catholic University, and we want to show you and share our researching about the link between medicine and anthropology. We want to share with us two researchers or with our students that they use anthropological approach, ethnographical approach, and qualitative analysis in their research, medical research. One of them is about burnout, and the other is mental health. So this is the idea of our faculty. The training of the future of the physician and the medical training must be very important with link the social dimension and the cultural dimension.
Medical students are largely influenced by medical education and the health system in which we operate. For many years, this has been focused on a biological and medicalized vision, which concentrates or specializes only in the disease, with little or no interest in the person or the social and cultural system around them. We, as Faculty of Medicine at PUCE, are interested in the person and in the social and cultural system that builds the cultural idea of diseases. But let's talk about burnout. Burnout or professional exhaustion is heavily influenced by cultural norms and expectations regarding work. In societies where personal identity and value are closely tied to professional success or the fulfillment of work-related goals, individuals often take on excessive responsibilities, contributing to the development of burnout. In more individualistic cultures, burnout may be more related to a lack of social support and pressures to stand out and succeed. Anxiety is another mental disorder that can be understood differently depending on the cultural context. In cultures where behavioral norms are stricter, individuals may experience more anxiety in situations that challenge norms. Moreover, the way anxiety is expressed can vary. While in the West it is often verbalized and associated with physiological symptoms such as worry or fear, some Asian or Latin American cultures such as Ecuador, somatization, which is the manifestation of anxiety through physical symptoms, may be more common. So here we get to talk about self-perception of mental health, which is how people understand their own mental health and how it is influenced by culture, which defines what is considered normal or abnormal in terms of behavior and emotions. In some cultures, mental health is seen as an integral part of overall well-being, whereas in other mental disorders are highly stigmatized, leading individuals to avoid seeking help or recognizing their own symptoms. So many people may internalize them and feel ashamed, negatively affecting their self-perception.
When we talk about mental health and illness, we can't just stay in the medical side. It's necessary to understand these problems from a perspective that includes social and cultural factors.
Exactly. Medicine has had a very biological view. Robert Hahn, for example, mentioned that biomedicine focuses on curing specific diseases, but does not take enough interest in the person or their social context in which they live.
Yeah, this really limits the focus, especially when dealing with mental issues. That's why the PUCE Med School, for example, seeks to understand not only disease, but also the cultural and social context of people, which gives rise to a more comprehensive approach.
That is where anthropology becomes indispensable until now. Medicine has been guided by Flexnerian paradigm, which focuses on the technical and biological, overlooking socioeconomic realities. How can we address someone is suffering without considering their social context?
And Michael Foucault gives us a very clear lesson of this. Over time, the concept of insanity had changed radically. Previously, people with mental illness were seen as a danger that should be confined, and today, there is a talk of social reintegration. But all of that deeply influenced by the cultural and historical context.
In Guatemala, where I worked with people with mental issues, I noticed how their perception of what it means to be crazy or healthy is shaped by their experiences and their environment. Their life story influences both their perception and their experience of illness.
This is precisely what makes the union between medicine and anthropology so important. We need to listen to the patient themselves to understand their experience, go beyond the symptoms, and see how they perceive the disease.
Thanks a lot for the opportunity to share our conversation and our experience about the link between anthropology and medicine. That's why we want to answer the question why we need anthropologists, and in the same way why we need medicine linked with anthropology. I think this is a really good example with the periphery and the central in this very interesting seminary about the role of anthropology in the world. Thanks a lot and see you. Hasta luego, chao.